Now, when it comes to where on the body we hold on to fat, we have very little control over this aspect, unfortunately. We can change some of our genetics, like how quickly we burn fat for energy, but for some reason, we can't seem to change this part of our genetic makeup, the part that determines where on the body we hold on to fat stores. So, if your parents were more likely to hold fat around the belly, then that's probably where your body will want to hold on to it. If your parents were more likely to hold on to fat around their hips, then that's where your body will probably prefer to hang on to it. I'll explain. Let's assume that a person's genetics says that they will hold on to more fat around the belly button because that's where their parents' bodies tended to hold on to their fat. As the person lives their life, they may never end up holding on to fat around their abdomen. What's going on? Didn't I just say that that's more likely to happen? Well, if the person follows a balanced lifestyle and burns the right amount of calories each day, their body has no need to collect extra fat around the midsection. But if the person consumes too many calories, and this continues for years, well, now the body's going to try and convert those extra calories to fat. And given the person's genetics, that fat isn't going to the hips, the arms, or the chest. It's going to the area around the belly button. Now, the same goes for losing body fat. Let's say this same hypothetical person is losing weight. Since their body likes to hold on to fat around the belly button, does that mean their body would like to get rid of the fat around the belly button too? No, quite the opposite. Since the body prefers to hold on to fat around the midsection, it will also prefer to hang on to this fat for as long as possible. Isn't that great news? Listen, I'm one of these individuals. A while ago, between October 31st and January 1st, I gained 8 pounds. Simply put, I put on some holiday weight. Guess where all of that weight went? Right to my belly. When I tried to lose that weight, that was the last part of my body that seemed to want to give up its stores. I feel like I'm still trying to get rid of that last little bit. Anywho, going back to your question, Sabrina, to help shape the body, I would think about mixing up your fitness routine. As you mentioned, incorporating some cardiovascular activity is a great idea. You could also think about trying a program where both cardio and resistance training are combined, like boot camp style workouts or CrossFit. Studies are finding that these forms of high-intensity interval training may help reduce body fat. But in order for them to work, they have to be performed consistently for some time. Think months and years as opposed to days and weeks. And, like I always say, if you want any hope of sticking to something, you're probably going to have to enjoy it on some level. Otherwise, you're going to stop. So if you find you don't like boot camp style workouts or CrossFit, try other high-intensity training methods. Now, Sabrina, even though I don't know all of the specifics of your current fitness level, I'm going to still propose a sample weekly workout routine. I would encourage you to discuss this with your doctor to be sure it would suit you and your goals and to see if any adjustments need to be made. Now that disclaimer's out of the way, here it goes. Monday, do 45 to 60 minutes of mild to moderate intensity cardio. Think brisk walking, jogging, bicycling, swimming, rowing, whatever you prefer, all performed at a mild to moderate intensity. Now, an easy way to know whether you're performing exercises at a mild to moderate intensity is you should be able to talk when performing the workout, meaning the workout shouldn't be so difficult that you can't talk because you're breathing so hard. If you can talk, it means you're within that mild to moderate intensity, which is perfect. Tuesday, full body resistance workout. Consider spending some extra time on legs, so think squats, deadlifts, and lunges especially. Wednesday, 60 minutes of light cardio, like a long walk. Thursday, full body, high intensity training workout. Maybe this is the day you decide to do a CrossFit or boot camp style workout. Friday, 60 minutes of light cardio. Saturday, resistance training. But you could also think about doing yoga or Pilates as a form of resistance training, and those will both incorporate some flexibility training as well. And finally, Sunday, rest. Now, this routine is fine for a while, but you're going to want to change it up after 4 to 6 weeks. Mix up the days, change the length of time you spend performing these workouts, Change the types of exercises you perform for different muscle groups, etc. Variety is important. If you usually walk for 45 minutes, try jogging for just 15 minutes. If you've been focusing on legs during your resistance training sessions, give them a rest and work the upper body. You get the idea. I hope this helps, and I wish you continued success.